Hello, annyeonghaseyo, konnichiwa. My name is KEYO for those who are brand new in this space, and if you're returning, hello, I missed you. How you doing? Today we have an exciting video for you guys. I teamed up with Maniology.com for this exciting new endeavor, which I have been practicing and working on for the last couple of months. So a couple years ago, I did get a little nail tech certification, and I have been practicing doing nails and all that other stuff just because it is another form of creativity for me, and I've been loving it. If you guys are curious what Maniology.com is, it is a subscription box service that you can get monthly delivered right to your door with a bunch of nail goodies. To deep dive further into the company, I will get into that in a little bit. But as for what they have given me today, let's get into that. They were gracious enough to let me pick a nail stamping kit and some polishes, more stamping plates and stuff like that. It is pretty exciting. So the first thing that you will need, by the way, you can get your own starter kit at Maniology.com 10% off by using the code KEYO. But now what you get in the nail stamping starter kit. Obviously you get a cool stamp. These are called stamping plates. Now it looks blue because it does have a film on it. This was one of the stamping plates that I specifically chose just because I do love rock patterns. I love geode patterns. I've always been into rock since I was a kid. I just thought that this was really fitting, and I love having this kind of stuff on my nails. You do get 3 other items in the starting kit as well, which are all underneath of the stamping kit. So you do get the little squeegee type card. It's just a flimsy card that you will use to pull the ink through the stamping plate. You also get the little stamping tool, which does have a little lid on it, and this is what is going to be picking up the ink. So you do want to make sure that that is clean, so you don't get any dust particles and stuff. So always remember to put the cap back on because it is a sticky, almost silicone top. And then you also get a stamping duo. I have never actually done stamping on the channel, let alone in life. Okay. So this is a clear top coat, and then this is a stamping polish. So stamping polishes are a little bit thicker than actual nail polishes, only because it's used to get in the nooks and crannies and this, that, and the other. You guys have already seen one of the stamping plates, which is gorgeous. They allowed me to pick out 2 other ones, which I briefly looked at because I was super excited. So I got this one, which is one of their like Halloween type ones, and it's got like a lot of like Halloween designs, and I got it mostly for this print right here, this one and the bat one, not to mention all the coffins because they're just super cute. I also got this one only because it's more artsy. It's more like my type of graffiti style art type things. And it looks really cool, not to mention kind of gamer-y. Not to mention, we did get a sticky base coat, which, like it says, it's supposed to be sticky. And then they were gracious enough to let me pick out some polishes. I don't know about you guys, but I'm an iridescent bae. We had to go with iridescent toppers. This one is probably my favorite. This is B166 called Expedition Pearl, and it's kind of like a greeny orange. So it looks more green in the camera, but right now with the light shining on it from my standpoint, you can see on the top that it is like green and orange. And then when you hold it down, it's kind of like purples and pinks. So it's so pretty. This next one is B164 called Planet Silk. Again, this one is gorgeous. Kind of more like bluish green. And then when you hold it down, it's more purple and pink. The last one is B165 called Curious Matter. When you hold this one down, it's got more gold fleck in it. And then when you hold it up in the light, it's got more like blues. Another thing they actually just sent me was a new angled precision brush. So I'm really excited. I actually only have one brush that I use for the builder gels. The more the merrier. And then the last thing that they sent me, which is really cool, and I've actually always wanted one, is it's a little pineapple pen and it's so cute, and it's got the Maniology logo on it. How adorable. It's one of the little squeegee things. So you go ahead and you take like a little chunk of like a makeup sponge or a cotton ball or something like that, and it helps with gradient work. It also makes cleanup around your nails a lot easier, so hell to the yeah. And then while we jump into the actual nail art, I will go ahead and discuss what Maniology actually is. When you go to maniology.com, what you will see is a fantastic page. Hey, hello, enchanted. They sell really cool metallized stamping plates in designs of vast amounts. They've got really cool Halloween ones, really cool stone looking ones. They have really cool bee ones. I was looking at this one because, you know, save the bees. They have really cool artist collaborations and holiday designs of your choosing. They have cute cat designs, Halloween designs, basic hearts. Anything that you're probably looking for, they have. They also sell polishes, stamping polishes, and regular nail polishes, which is pretty rad. So you could get any color that you are looking for. They even have this bright neon yellow one that I was looking at a couple days ago. They've got really nice holographic polishes, and then their basic stuff. Lots of glitter, lots of hollow, anything that you could want. They also have a lot of products on sale for really good prices if you're looking to just test something out. They have a lot of them for $4 or $2.99. They also have little art sticker sheets too. Now, the biggest thing about Maniology is they also offer a subscription box. So if you just want to do a month-to-month type thing, it is offered for about $25 a month, where you get the plates, polishes, and your little blocks for the stamping. Now, if you want to pay the entire year up front, it is about $120 biannually. So every year, it brings it down to about $20 a month. How cool is that? So you get 2 exclusive stamping plates, new early access polishes, metallic shimmers, a limited edition enchanted stamping plate organizer, which is the little book, so you can keep your stamping plates in there and they won't collect dust or debris. Keep them looking fresh, nice, and ready to use every time. A free stamper with your first subscription box, so they're not going to keep giving you them, so you just stock them up and then throw them away. You get one, and if you need to, you can buy another one if you lose it. They also offer free tutorials for all access. Not to mention they do have perks. So not only do you get that 10% off using the code KEYO at checkout, but if you become a member, you also get 10% off all the other orders with free shipping, and you earn more stamps. So the more stamps that you get in your account, then the more coupons you get back. So they do offer a vast array of the starting kits. Whatever design that you want to start off with, they make it really easy to go ahead and purchase. They also have a bunch of top-selling faves. Under the shop all, you can go ahead and say bestsellers, collaborations, merch. They also have the stamp for a cause. So a lot of this stuff is charity based. So they have like animal stuff, they've got wildlife stuff, sea stuff, coral reefs. They also offer the polishes that best complement the designs, which is pretty cool. So with that being said, I highly recommend you guys shop the link in the description down below. Save yourself 10%. So with that being said, I hope that you guys had enough information on Maniology, and let's get into the fun part. Alright guys, so we have the stamping things. I have already prepped and pretty much did my nails off camera, so it would be a really quick process. It was just, you know, applying the tips and then painting them. I filed them down long enough to where I could pretty much do an entire nail design with just a stamp. So the first one that we are actually going to be doing is probably the stone one. Let's do this one. This one has been sticking out in my mind. This one and this end pattern. So you do get a long stone pattern on this one. So maybe we'll do 2 nails of these. and then we will test the other ones as well. So having stated basically earlier, what you're going to do is just take that stamping polish, put it on the palette itself, then take that little flimsy card, remember that one? Yeah, you're going to hold it at a 45-degree angle and pull the ink through the entire design. Then you're going to take the cool, cute little stamper cube, pretty much roll it on the design, but what you want to do is not roll it on your nail. It will distort the design. Instead, what you want to do is hold it firmly on your nail and push down. Kind of why it's squishy. And that way, for some reason, that doesn't distort the image or anything at all, but it places it down. And then when you squish it down, what you could do is kind of roll it towards the sides. Yeah, enjoy. Alright, so we did the rock ones, and I love it. Kind of looks like a marbleized type thing. Gorgeous. Now, let's jump into another one. So for this one, we're actually going to be using that artistic palette, and I'm thinking perhaps this guy right here. I think this one. It's kind of tacky. So let's do it. Before I actually clean this, which you do want to make sure that it is clean, I just went ahead and made sure that it was dry so I'm not interfering with the design work. But I'm thinking for this one, what we are going to do, use this pretty pearlized color, and I'm going to attempt one of these big designs. So watch me fail. I think it's actually going to look really pretty with the black. So what I'm actually just going to do is quickly put a tiny coat of the stamping polish all over the top of my nail, just because I think it's going to look really pretty underneath. Then we're going to go in with the black. So I think it's just going to make those little accents of the design pop out. Which I should have done from the start, but you know me. The trick is getting it lined up. I mean, it's fast and easy, I'll tell you that. So I think for the pinky nail, what I'm going to do is that same thing. Since we do have the blue purple one right here, we've got the orangey one right here, the pink orange or the pink yellow. I'm going to do the same thing on the pinky, except with the final shade to see what the outcome looks like. And I can say that I'm already loving it. Dude, these is just toppers for the nails. Just look fantastic. I'm going to have to show you guys a better video with my phone. Alright, that's cute. This one kind of missed a little bit at the top, but first time, okay? First time. So this is what I was talking about with the colors. So this one has a tinge of pink in it, this one has a tinge of blue, and this one is a tinge of gold. Other than this one being smudged, I don't think it was that bad. Hooray. Now what we're supposed to do is take the no smudge topper and top it all off. So let me just clean up around the nails a little bit and then I'll be back. So hello to this angle of KEYO, back at it again. Overall, my experience with Maniology so far has been really good, okay? Their communication is fantastic, or at least has been since they've gotten in contact with me. Their stamps are really easy to use, but their overall stamps, the usage for the stamps, fantastic. Just make sure that if you do invest in these, clean them properly, which the instructions are in the box. All three of these plates. There's a little hanging bat on it. Oh man, I didn't even see him. You can also use it to have a nice reflection on your face. If you use two of these in one, you get that nice under chin reflection. Look, my light is spread evenly. Now it's not. Now it is. The only thing that I need a little more exposure to is figuring out the stamp. Because you have to, now the good thing is that it is clear. You can see through it so you can see where you're stamping. But it's getting it lined up. That's the tricky part. So if you don't get it the first time, do not worry. Try it again. You can just wipe it off and try it again. Now, because I use a gel base and these are not a gel, chances are you could just take a little bit of acetone, kind of just wipe off what you stamped on there and then go ahead and restamp. Now with the no stick top coat, it is already dry. It dries really fast. Fantastic. So all of those I would say are definitely a plus. I give Maniology a 5-point KEYO out of a 5-point KEYO. 5 kittens out of 5 snoozy, sleepy kittens. Maniology, thank you so much for sponsoring with me on this video. I highly look forward to a lot of the other plates and stuff that you guys have out and are going to put out, and, you know, hopefully do more charity stuff and invest in at least that bee. That bee plate, man. I love bees. Being able to experiment with this was quite the endeavor, and like I said, I'm definitely going to be using them a lot more. So if you are following me on Instagram or whatnot, or here on YouTube, you might see more nail art videos coming up because I've just been really excited to do more content like this. Stay tuned on the channel. Thank you again, Maniology, for partnering with me and sending me over some really cool supplies to play around with. And I will definitely see you guys in the next video. Also, don't forget, check out maniology.com, link in the description below, and use code KEYO for 10%. 10% off of your purchase. Yeah, thank you so much guys for sticking through the video, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to leave a comment and click that thumbs up button for me, and don't forget to spread the channel and subscribe. Also, watch how easy these are to clean. Okay, so I'm going to take some acetone, just going to dabble it on there. Then I'm going to take this cool little tool, and it pretty much just lifts it all up. Now, because I have one hand here, makes it a little rough, but it's that easy. That easy. I already have 2 clean plates right here. And I kid you not when I say that it took like less than a minute to clean. All right, bye.